All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're breaking down something that could totally shake up the tax prep world. It's called Sage AUTOWISE. And listen, it's all about flipping a huge recurring client problem into an incredible opportunity for your business.
So let's just kick things off with a story. And look, if you're a tax professional, you already know this one by heart. You see it happen every single year, right on schedule. It's almost predictable.
You know how it goes. That big tax refund hits your client's bank account, and for a second, they feel rich, right? So what do? They dive headfirst into buying a car. But here's the thing. They're totally unprepared. And the consequences? Oof. They get slammed with terrible pricing, crazy high interest rates, they're paying way too much for insurance, and for what? A car that's probably going to break down, forcing them to do the whole painful dance all over again next year.
Okay, let's be clear about something. This isn't your client's fault. Not really. I mean, this whole cycle exists for a reason. The auto financial system, it's practically built to take advantage of folks who walk in the door without a game plan. People who don't have the inside track on credit, financing, or what a car is actually worth.
But here's where it gets really interesting for you. What if I told you that this constant headache for your clients is actually a massive, untapped opportunity just sitting there, waiting for you to step in and completely change the game?
So, let's switch gears. Let's stop talking about their problem for a second and start talking about your power. Think about it. You're in this unique position of trust. You see their whole financial picture. So the big question is, what if you could take that trust and make it work for them and for you all year round?
I mean, look at this. You've got two roads in front of you. Path 1, the same old seasonal tax office. The money pretty much stops on April 16th, and your clients, poof, gone till next year. Path 2, though, that's where you become a financial empowerment center. We're talking year-round revenue, clients who are fiercely loyal, and you becoming the go-to financial authority in your town.
And that right there, that's the key. There's a huge gap in the market. You're the trusted advisor, right? But up until now, there's been literally nothing built just for you, the tax pro, to shield your clients from these kinds of financial traps. Nothing. Until now.
And this is the solution we're talking about. It's called Sage AUTOWISE. It was created by Demetrius English of Lexora Global, and you should think of it as the weapon you need to fight this financial battle for your clients. Okay, so let's dig into what this really means, because Sage AUTOWISE isn't just another piece of software. It completely reframes who you are and what you do. You're not just a tax preparer plugging numbers into forms. Nope. You are now the CEO of a financial advisory team.
So what is it exactly? Well, at its core, Sage is something called a Creative Systems Intelligence, a CSI. You can kind of think of it like an AI, but way smarter. It doesn't just crunch numbers, it connects the dots from totally different industries. In fact, it's the first system ever to combine data from the auto world, the credit world, insurance, and loans, all into one platform built exclusively, and I mean exclusively, for tax pros.
And this is such a cool way to think about it. It's like Sage gives you an instant virtual boardroom of experts. Bam! You've got Rex, your insurance guru. You've got Ivy, the credit sage. Miles, the finance mechanic. It's a whole team of specialists on call for you and your clients, 24/7.
Okay, so you've got the power, you've got the team. Now let's talk about the money. Let's look at how this all bolts together to create a brand new business model for your practice. Because remember, this isn't just about doing good for your clients. It's about building a serious new revenue engine for yourself. First things first, let's talk about the price tag. I mean, systems that do similar things in other industries, you're looking at $35,000 or more. It's insane. Sage just demolishes that barrier. It makes this kind of power accessible for a tiny, tiny fraction of that. So with that barrier gone, the system unlocks a whole menu of new services you can bill for. And these aren't just random add-ons. These are things your clients are desperate for. We're talking credit repair consulting, auto purchase advisory, scam prevention reviews, things you can charge real money for way outside of tax season. Okay, so what does that actually look like in dollars and cents? Let's just run the numbers for a sample office, say with 35 preparers. The potential is, honestly, it's staggering. We're talking over $88,000 in new revenue. And get this, that's not for the year. That's per month. You do the math on that, and it translates to over $1 million. $1 million in new year-round revenue. Annually, this isn't just a small boost.
This is about completely shattering the financial ceiling of what a tax practice can be.
All right, so you're probably thinking, okay, what's the catch? And that's a fair question, but the thing is, the most powerful feature of Sage AUTOWISE, it's not even in the software. It's built into the business model itself, and frankly, it's designed to give you what feels like an almost unfair advantage.
Here's how it works. Sage licenses are not sold to just anyone. Access is super limited, and it's based on population. So in a city with about 100,000 people, there are only 5 spots. 5! In a city of 200,000, just 10. What this does is it basically creates a protected territory, just for you.
And this isn't some random gimmick. It's completely intentional. The whole point is to wipe out your competition, let you charge what you're worth, and protect the value of your investment here. It's a moat around your business.
And this is the bottom line, the part you really need to hear. There is extreme urgency. Once those few spots in your city are taken, they are gone for good. They're never, ever adding more. It's a one-time shot.
So you gotta understand, you're not just buying software here. You are locking down a whole new way to make money. You're securing a new identity as a real financial authority. You're grabbing an unbeatable edge in your market, and you're getting a powerful new way to genuinely change your clients' lives.
Which really just leaves one last question on the table. Make no mistake, those limited spots in your city are going to be claimed. That's a fact. The only question left is who's going to get them? You or your competition?